Benavidez. Good for the TV. Shout out to the Tigers. Go Tigers. Check out my Detroit channel, Motion Sports Talk. Got the Patreon. That link's inside the link tree in the description. So check out the Patreons. Get to 25 members. Free for 7 days. So check it out. Guarantee you won't be disappointed. But yeah, Benavidez, Morrell, that's going down. I didn't speak on that on yesterday's live. And also, there's rumors going around that they doing Andrade and Charlo, Jamal Charlo, two washed up fighters. So let's spit on that. I find it kind of interesting, honestly, that they doing Benavidez and Morrell. I find that, double tap the screen and like the video. But I find that very interesting that they choosing to do Benavidez and Morrell, because PBC roster is thinner than George Jefferson here. So yeah, PBC roster is on life support right now. So when you start thinking about the top PBC fighters that's available, who they got that you would say that's a blue chipper, or that's a 5-star prospect, or that's a top tier guy? They have nobody left outside of Gervonta Davis, David Benavidez. If you want to say David Morrell, you got to understand all their prospects been knocked off. And guys like Rayo who redeemed themselves. Can Rayo really be a star? I'm not sure. A lot of the Mexican guys that become stars, they were stars. For the most part, a lot of them was already pretty much popular in Mexico. So I'm not sure Rayo can be a star, but it can happen. But for the most part, they top fighters, is Tank, Benavidez, and Morrell. After that, the Charlatan brothers, the Charco brothers, they washed. Gary Russell, washed. Shit, the Russell brothers all together might be washed. You start Leo Santa Cruz, washed. They did all that, refusing to make Gary and Leo Santa Cruz, just for both of them to end up not being shit, not being a superstar at the end of the day. AD, washed. Danny Garcia, washed. I gotta watch that interview he did with Fight Hype, talking about, I still wanna be a boxer. Like, it's a wrap. Just be a promoter, be an entrepreneur, and just chill. It's a wrap on Danny Garcia. That's like me saying, I want to be a professional boxer. Man, it's a wrap. No, thank you. Cut it. So, and I'm going to cook on Stephon Diggs. I'm trying to decide whether to put that on the Patreon or the regular Free Game 89 channel. That depends on how that go. More likely that's going to be on the Patreon. But, yeah. So, PBC ain't got nothing left, bro. What Heavy D say? I ain't got nothing but love for you. That's it. So for them to consolidate Morrell and Benavidez and have them fight, especially when for years they was telling us that these fights wasn't big enough to happen. It need to marinate. Benavidez and Morrell, don't nobody care about that outside of us. In the box community, that's a $50K pay-per-view if that's the main event. Them Mexicans don't fuck with Benavidez at all. The only time they mess with him when he was beating up a black dude. Them Mexicans don't be supporting Benavidez. I ain't seen one Ecuadorian flag at his fight neither. If Benavidez start beating up black people, he'd take off. And no, nobody cared about Andrade, and Caleb Plant wasn't black enough. He might have been blacker than Andrade, but he wasn't black enough. So they ain't got nothing left at PBC. That bullpen is empty. It is empty. So for them to consolidate Benavidez and Morrell, they ain't got nothing left. I'm telling you that right now. PBC don't got nothing left. Marcus Brown, cooked. Gary Antoine, Antonio Russell, cooked. Who they got left? Who they got left? Come on, Eastside Cruz, bum. Rolly, cooked. No, they ain't got nothing left. So they might be going out of business, y'all. To consolidate Benavidez and Morrell. But then again, you look at their division, it ain't really no high profile fights there. Crash out Benavidez versus Bebo or Better BF. Crash out Morrell. Look, Better BF stopped hot rod like 3 or 4 rounds. Morrell went life and death with him. So don't be surprised if you don't wake up and see PBC just disappear. They ain't even gonna defunct. It's just gonna voila, man. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. Cause this is very sketchy in my opinion. This is very sketchy. Because for years they told us that Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz wasn't big enough to happen. You know, AB and Garcia needed to wait. For years, they told us a lot of these fights that we was waiting on and we wanted to see, you know, it wasn't good enough. This fight might be smaller than 95% of the fights that you want to see on PBC. And all of a sudden they fighting. I'm telling you, stop. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Don't be surprised if these niggas take this fight card and they don't get paid. They don't get paid. Cause this don't make no sense whatsoever in my opinion. Why now? Out of all the fights the hardcore fans wanted to see, why make this fight now? When has you been making these fights? Had you been making these fights from the beginning? Had you been making these fights from the beginning, PBC would be in a lucrative. They would be in a lucrative. There'd be a lucrative business. They would be a very lucrative business had they made these fights like this from the beginning. And all the fights they could have made with Charlo, Spence, Leo, Gary. You know what I'm saying? All the fights they could have made, they refused to make them. And look at them washed up has-been fighters. And in my opinion, Danny too. I changed my opinion on this. Danny shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. He shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. Nobody from PBC deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. No, sorry, Bob. Nobody on the PBC deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. Let me say it again in my Dr. Umar voice. Nobody in the PBC deserves to go to the Hall of Fame. None of them. A Garcia, a Russell, a Junior, a Broner, a Jabroni, a Spence, a none of them suckers Hall of Famers. I'm taking back my Deontay Wilder Hall of Fame bid. He ain't no Hall of Famer neither. And neither is his African Nigerian brother, Dr. Blick's Nigerian brother, Anthony Joshua. None of these suckers, these sucker MCs is boxing Hall of Famers. None of them. Stop. They destroyed the sport of boxing. Double tap the screen and like the video. They destroyed the sport. Look at them. Avoided top fights. Fought the Rod Salkers of the world. You know what I'm saying? Fought the Pedrazas, the Egna Cherries of the world. You know? Who else? Who else? Fought the Chris Algieri's of the world. Fought the Chris Ariolas of the world. Fought the Korobovs and lost to the world. Paid John Jackson to take a dive. None of them suckers. Undisputed, disputed, unified, never unified like Tank. When we talk about people that never unified, we call that tanking. Yeah, that nigga tanking. He ain't never, in boxing wise, he ain't never unified. He tanking. He tanking. Yeah, he tanking around this motherfucker. This nigga don't want to unify. He tanking. He tanking. Or he scared of that action. He tanking. We gonna make it a double meaning. Oh, man, he ain't trying to, he don't want the smoke. He tanking. He don't want the smoke. He tanking. Oh, I'm gonna make that stick. I'm gonna turn that to a soundbite. He tanking. Man, you know how that nigga is. He ain't about to unify with better BF. He tanking. Look at Too Coon, the superstar, when you see that nigga. He tanking. He ducking the smoke. He tanking. Garfield, the coke sniffing cat, when you see him go the other way. He tanking. He tanking. Oh, man. They hate when you talk about tank. They hate when you talk about that second grade read, nigga. I see Detroit say they paying students $2,000 to stay after school to learn how to read. They need to get Tank in that damn class. Ask the nigga Tank to read the first chapter of Genesis in the Bible. Nigga talk like Evander Holyfield with a sweet potato in his mouth. Oh, man. Somebody upset. He tanking. Niggas in Baltimore, y'all gotta use that. But yeah, why now they wanna wait? Why now they wanna wait to make Benavidez Morrell? But I ain't really seen a lot of Morrell to fight, to be honest. To be totally honest, I ain't seen a bunch of David Morrell fights. You know, he really ain't fought nobody. And when he fought a guy that I respect, Hot Rod, he looked slow. You don't know who was his first fight at 75. But, you know, he looked stiff. You know. But he got power, and he one of those guys, maybe similar to Alexander Guzvic, who can rival Benavidez size. He a big dude just like David Benavidez is. So Benavidez, he fought a big guy in Alexander Guzvic, but he also probably about to fight another big guy in Dave Morrell. He ain't gonna be, you know, heavyweight on fight night like Guzvic. Guzvic was in impeccable shape. He probably took that clenbuterol, that Clinello serum. Everybody on Eddie that fuck with Eddie Renasso pop hot. He gave Andy Ruiz Ozempic before y'all start taking Ozempic. So, and y'all say Benavidez didn't look good his last fight. So, I don't know what to call it, G. What Vicky say? I can't call it, G. You motherfuckers sound just like me. I was grimy in the early 90s. I heard what Lord Jamar said about Biggie, too. He got some of the most questionable pause lyrics of all time. That's true. And they had trans in their videos. Oh, man. And Diddy was showing y'all the future and the past. But like I continue to tell y'all, it's gonna be a good fight. You know, I'm glad if they're the main event, they deserve it, even though it shouldn't. In my opinion, it should be pay-per-view from a pure boxing standpoint of view. It's definitely worth the admission. If Al Heyman didn't have nothing to do with it, it's definitely gonna be a barn burner. But I just don't know enough about David Morrell. I'm gonna do a film study on him. I don't know enough about David Morrell. I seen him fight a few times. You know, when I watch him, you know, he usually getting a quick knockout. And in my memory, and that's why the film study I'm gonna put on the Patreon hopefully by this weekend. Maybe I can stop. Didn't I just tell you stop? Nigga hard headed. You gonna get your birthday licks early this year, Playboy. But but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do a film study. I just don't. This is my recollection of him. I just don't know much of, like, just thinking like I don't think I know enough to have the confidence to pick him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, powerful guy, big dude, can punch, Cuban, but him and Benavidez, that's gonna be an interesting fight. You know, Morrell ain't got a lot of experience. Benavidez kind of low key putting together probably the best resume in PBC history. Cause you know Spence fought all setups. Shit, Charlo was out here losing to Corey Bobs and John Jacksons of the world. So to be real, you know, Benavidez might have the best, one of the better resumes since the company started. Real talk. So when you start kind of looking at it, Caleb Plant, Andrade, Porky Medina, you know, Goosevich, shit right there, that's better than anything Earl ever did. Other than Yellow Beezy, no Diddy, no Stephon Diggs. Cause you know Earl was tanking. He was tanking when it came to Egypt. When it came to Bud, he was tanking. He didn't want none of that. He was free. He was free smoke before he fought Bud. Before Bud came out, and then you know what Easy say? He was a G thing before Bud came. All of a sudden, he turned into a she thing. He didn't want that smoke. He started carrying purses and, you know, he started acting like a little feminine. You know what I'm saying? This nigga crashed his car on purpose. Why Rainwater ain't sue Earl Spence? Earl was standing right there. I see Earl kick you, Rainwater. I seen it. I seen the tape. You should have sued Earl Spence too. You should have sued Earl too. I seen him kick you, Rainwater. You should have sued him for $350 too. He probably would have told you to get it from God though. Yeah, no Stephon Diggs. Hashtag no Stephon Diggs. He out here switch hitting and shit. He out here switch hitting. This nigga batting right in, batting left. Now it's 138 ways you can bat around this bitch, which is crazy. It is 75 genders now. Like, god damn. When I was growing up, it was 2. Shout out to J Tonic SA. Shout out to South Africa in the building. Me and Kobe coming to South Africa. Get the hoes on the floor. No, Kobe want a wife. Yeah, Kobe want a wife for shit. Get the elegant women for him. Give me the whores. Hold on. Come on. He said, he want the elegant one. I want the whores. Well, Cameron said, I want my girl to be she got to, if I get married, she got to be a whore. He got to be a whore. William, what's going on, brothers? But I want them elegant queens. Repeat, elegant queens. Dr. Umar. I want the whores. I repeat, I want the whores. As long as she'd be a whore for me, I want the whores. Umar telling y'all he want the black queen for elephant man. Umar want them freaks. I met this chick I was talking to. And she said, yeah, I met Dr. Umar. I got his number. He gives everybody his number. I said, I ain't batting up after Umar. I'm sorry, baby. It's like, no. Oh, batting cleanup. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. People like, what's bad and cleanup? Oh man. I know some of y'all niggas in high school shit was not. I said some of y'all high school days was not lit, or y'all ain't go to college. That's where all the magic happened at. It's magic, you know. That's where all the magic happened. That's where the threesomes happen at. You know. Hold on. Stop. You just. That's where the threesomes happen at. That's where the girls get asked to get ran trains on. And you got dudes that be like, I can't believe that happened. It happens. It happens. It happens for sure. J Tonic say, there's a lot of them freaks here. They ratchet as a month. Oh yeah, send them to me. Just like daddy, come on. Send them uppity hoes to Kobe. Like Tyler, the singer. Send her to, I heard she an uppity ass woman. Even though I like a bougie bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I prefer my hoes to be bougie. Articulate talking bougie hoes. They got glasses. You know they missed a nasty time. I'm a sucker for a articulate speaking woman. Absolutely. And if she wear glasses, man, I already know. I'm pulling out the whole Karma Sutra book. For sure. Boo Boo Fumbles, First Hennessy, Charlo. Man, I'm about to cook them niggas. I know we've been on here for, oh yeah. We almost made it to this empty field space. But, yeah, I'm about to get there. But Morrell and Benavidez, I just don't know enough about it. About Morrell. I got to go look. Like, I just feel like I just been watching highlights. And maybe I have. Because I'd be damned if I'm stopping my Saturday night. Somebody dog loosed in the motherfucker. I don't got time for no dog fight. Oh, she got him on a long ass leash. I just ain't had time for it. Kaylee got him on a leash. He looked, oh, that's a girl. We could have got some ass. She probably, Kaylee got her dog on a leash. But yeah, I don't know enough about Morrell, to be real. Tyler Finer, a fine tether. Yeah. I had to weigh that rule. Yeah, I'm probably pulling out. I'm probably not pulling out. Oh man, that bitch fine as hell. I ain't gonna cap. Niggas like, who's Tyler? Man, who you got? Charlo, Andrade. I got Charlo, his jab. I don't know. Shout out to William. I don't really care. I want to see it though. If I had to pick one, I want to see Charlo redeem himself. I can't pick no quitter. I got roll with Jamal. Even though he got slapped by Farmer Jack, Wigger, Caleb Plant, I can't go with no brother that quit versus no Mexican. He all swore up and down Andrade and quit until baby mama boy dropped that video of him quitting in the corner. I don't fuck with that nigga after he quit. I wish him nothing but the best. But when he quit, I don't fuck with dog no more. I take a brother getting smacked by Farmer Jack Wigger before I take Jamal, before I take Demetrius Andrade. And I hope Charlo get his life together. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see that brother win. I want to see Andrade win too, but he quit versus Mexican. At least it wasn't Black History Month. Well, at least Wilder didn't quit. So, but that's a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. Even they both washed and Charlo still got his O. Like a woman still got her hymen. A virgin still got her hymen. I still want to see it. The trash talk gonna be funny. But if I'm Charlo, my whole game plan is to dominate with the jab, set a high pace, destroy Charlo to the body. Destroy Andrade to the body. And we know when Andrade get gassed, and we know he'll quit. So if I'm Charlo, my whole game plan is jabbing and working the body and being in the best condition possible to stop him to the body. That's my thing. Stop him late. So But it's a good fight. Andrade gonna make it funny. I think Jamel gonna be on the card too. So it's definitely gonna be a movie. It's definitely about to be a movie. So it's definitely, like I said before, Southpaw versus Orthodox. So you let them beat you to your spot. Nah, bro. Come on, man. We can't go over there now. You wanted to sniff around. They beat you. You don't like going over there no way. But, man, you talking about what I tell you. Get that muffler fixed, nigga. Niggas ride around like that all day. But yeah, that Andrade and Benavidez, that Andrade and Charlo fight gonna be crack. That's gonna be crack. For sure. I guess I picked Charlo. Andrade quit. So, yeah, I guess I picked Charlo. So they said it might be the Tank and Lamont Roach undercard. So can Charlo really get beat up by Andrade? Can he really get beat up by Andrade in Houston in front of his fans? Absolutely not. So, yeah, I think I'll go with Andrade. People be calling, don't be wanting nothing. Why would you want nothing? Like, fuck you calling for? You could have texted nothing. Jamal fighting the middleweight at 68. Who? Andrade been at 68. So they might be at a catch weight for all you know. But Dimitri Andrade fought Benavidez at 68. So who you talking about? He fought Dimitri Bivol at 68. So, yeah. So it's gonna be, Andrade last fight technically was 68 versus fucking Jose Benavidez though. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. May the best washed up fighter win. But PBC, you know how they do. They want to give you all the fights late. These dudes sit there, marinated their whole career. Marinated all this time, right? They marinated all this time. Just for none of their fighters not to be shit. They deprived us of all the top fights. Just for none of their fighters not to be shit. They did all this, double tap the screen to like the video. They did all this for their fighters not to be shit. For their fighters absolutely not to be shit. Ain't none of their fighters turn out to be stars. Ain't none of their fighters turn out to be stars. They did all that marinating. They did all that ducking and jiving. For what? For nothing to happen. To play duck, goose, all that for all them to be watched. What did Lara accomplish? But coming up short versus Canelo. What did Danny accomplish other than beat Matias and not doing shit after that for real? What did Sean accomplish other than being a glorified stepchild? Come on, man. You be just sniffing. Like, what is you sniffing for? We've been sniffing the same spot for 10 years. So, I don't get it. This nigga be pissing and don't be having no pee left. So, I don't really get it. PBC did all this meticulous matchmaking for nothing to happen. For nothing to happen. Nothing happened. Not one pay-per-view star, and the same thing gonna happen to Tank. Tank gonna be on OnlyFans when it's all said and done. He gonna be on OnlyFans, showing off his purse collection and doing autographs for $10. Talking about, I used to be a super WBA champion. I'm telling you. He gonna be washed up. They made us wait for fights that never happened. And the ones that did, other than Benavidez and Morrell, and a handful of them, trash. Outside of them. Trash. Trash. They whole model was just to set boxing back decades after decades. That's all it was to set the sport back. That's all it was to set us back. They did that shit on purpose. They did that on purpose. Al Heyman was meant to be here to set the sport back on purpose. Somebody convinced me I'm lying. They did all this holding back for these niggas to be washed up. And then accomplished nothing. All these niggas' pinnacles, they got knocked off. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Gary Russell, I guess Mayaxo, or Lomachenko, you could say was his pinnacle. Charlo lost to his baby mama. He lost outside the ring to his baby mama. Stop. All right. Adrian Broner lost to Madonna and kept losing outside the ring. This nigga wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be a celebrity. You know, Leo Santa Cruz, he just didn't have no arch rival. He was too small for Mexicans to really spend money on. So I didn't really understand them protecting him, but they say Al really liked him. Keith Thurman, you know, Errol Spence took his heart. A hoe is a hoe for love. You know, he took his heart. Errol Spence, he let Errol Spence spook him like that. He let that nigga Earl spook him. This nigga got in his Prius and bumped out. You want some of this, Keith? No. Jamil Charlo, you know, destroyed his whole reputation in one night. This nigga put a Kango on and became motherfucking Run DMC and shit versus Canelo. Set the culture back many, many years. Deontay Wilder, he wanted to be a shrewd negotiator, so he wanted to keep up with the Joshuas. Fucked around, got a Irish couch potato off his couch, and that couch potato whooped his ass 3 times. Instead of just going out there, touching Anthony Joshua chin and being undisputed, he let Al Heyman hype his head up, talking about, you worth more than this, you worth more than that. Fucked him and Joshua Curb. Joshua could have won that fight, never know. But they listen to Al. You better call on Al. They listen to Al. Who else you got? Marcus Brown, career doodle Brown. Wu-Tang and Force MD rolling over in they rocking chairs. Because they still alive. That motherfucker career was tender love, love so tender. Better be if holding me close to you. Better be if I surrender. Y'all don't know who Force MD is, by the way. That's them. We are the G.O.Ds. They was going crazy on Iron Man, though. That's my favorite rap albums, my boy. For sure. Classic. But yeah, if you don't know who Wu-Tang is, I can't help it. This one lady talking about she didn't know Cream after Mint Cash rules everything around me. Like, was you not rapping a song? It's funny how subliminal music can be. It's funny. It's funny how subliminal, like people can, I was listening to Kodak's song, I think it's called Peachy. He said the devil want to sign me. And he said, what's the deal or something like that after that. You really got to be listening to what these ninjas be saying, bro. I think he said the devil want to sign me, what's the deal? Or where to sign it or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if you really knew the dark secrets of hip hop and that's what's coming out there, a lot. Come on. I'm not about to fight with you. Stop playing with me. I'm not about to fight with you. You'll get your birthday licks early. He being hard-headed. No. I will sentence him back to the hood. He might like it better there, though. You won't be walking. But, come on, man. But, where I was at, before I was rudely interrupted, but yeah, y'all just wouldn't like the hip-hop shit, for real. Y'all wouldn't like that. Trust and believe me, bro. You never listen to another song again. Y'all know, y'all talking about Michael Sam was the first gay football player. I ain't convinced about that. You don't even hold that distinction. You gonna get it? Come on, jump up there, Michael Jordan. I thought so. Man, I'm tired of walking. I ain't tired. This nigga just wanna pull. But yeah, Andrade, that nigga quit. Providence rolling over in they fucking grave. Don't they got a hurricane or something coming? I ain't going for him. I need to quit versus a Mexican. Only way worse it could have been versus Cinco de Mayo. But who else PBC didn't got? Lucas Matias never got a world championship fucking with them. Yup. Never got a title. Where's you going? Where you going? Never got a title. He said, I'm from Providence, chill. Oh, man. I'm going to pray for you, bro. I'm going to pray for you. I heard y'all got a whole bunch of addicts in Providence. I'm just saying what I heard. Never been there before. I mean, what the hoes looking like in Providence. I heard y'all got the Providence basketball team. What was my boy Baby Kobe over there, Marshawn Brooks. Baby Kobe. I thought he was gonna be the shit in the league. I wonder what I'm gonna look up Wikipedia or Google Marshawn Brooks. That was my nigga. Marshawn was nice. But yeah, Andrade quit. He ain't trying to hear that shit. He quit. This dude walked into a berry tree and got berries on him. Like, come on now. You making life hard, bucko. But well, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, so I ain't even mad at it. I want to see that fight. I'm gonna go with Charlo for my fandom, but to be real, I think that fight can go either way. But who knows what Charlo been doing? They say he addict. So I mean, it is what it is. That's why I don't fuck with weed. I have an edible every red moon, but I don't smoke nothing. I do a little socially drinking. That's about it. These niggas be going for weed, pills. Like, niggas like, yeah, I used to pop Molly. Like, for what? I used to pop ecstasy. What make a grown man want to pop Molly or ecstasy or pop perks? Like, oh man. Even with some hoes, I ain't even trying to be around no hoes that's trying to pop. You on that shit. Go on over there. Stop. Like, I really want to be around that shit. I used to be around niggas that smoke lean and shit. I mean, drink lean. I mean, I tried like once a little bit. I ain't like the way it made me feel. So I was good. And I had the beta version, the light version. So some niggas just do shit to be cool and then end up becoming an addiction. You could tell by Charlo face, that's drugs. I've been around enough fiends. If you look at him, his face will never be the same. That's one thing about being, even on weed, you can tell, especially if a person don't have melanin in their, oh, come here. Especially if a person don't have melanin in their skin, you can tell. Like you'll see a nice looking, like light-skinned chick. Her lips will be burnt out. Her face will be smoked out. If you look at Charlo's face, his eyes sunken in. You know, that's stress and dope. That's what it is. That's stress and dope. So these niggas be wanting to, like, for a temporary feeling, like, yeah, you smoke to get away from your problems, but the problem's still gonna be there when you not high. And a lot of niggas gotta pop drugs to do crimes and talk to bitches. I don't want no bitch that I don't already know that's impaired. I'm good. If you come over and I know you smoking and drinking, that's different. If I meet you in traffic and you impaired, no thank you. I met this chick one time. I met a group of chicks downtown one time. We ended up linking. One of the bitches was so drunk, that bitch just started pissing in the middle of the street downtown, right by the Riverwalk. Shit is crazy, bro. And one thing I'll tell you about women, and this is why a lot of dudes, and I'm gonna finish on this box shit and get to y'all questions, we get to the crib. This is why a lot of dudes be confused about women. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of these dudes be confused because that particular girl was selling my homeboy and me like, nah, I don't want to do nothing and all this. But she wanted to do something. I left it alone. My boy kept pressing it, took her down, and it was what it was. But they'll say that shit. And that's why a lot of dudes be confused. Because a lot of women tell you no, but they really just want you to get them. They really want you to keep trying. And when you say things like that publicly, and you admit that, a lot of people call you perverted or call you a rapist, but that's just what it is. That's how they operate. Even with guys they want, you'll come up to a girl, you're like, what's up? You know, she's like, nah. And you like, all right, you just walk away. She like, that's all you gonna say? You ain't gonna try? You ain't gonna try no harder? Like, I ain't about to convince you. You know, this chick that be coming over, I just be smashing. She always trying to play hard to get. Like, this like your 127th time coming to get smashed. Why are you always trying to play hard to get? Like, come on now, they like to do that shit. It's unfortunate that he said don't do that on the first date. Some niggas be cracking on the first date, which is the craziest. Like, a lot of these chicks come over to these dudes' house on their first date. I had this one chick, she was like 40. We went out or whatever. This like 2-3 weeks ago. So we in her truck. She like, let me drive you to your car. Oh, mommy, my car like maybe 50 steps away, if that. Depending on how small your feet is or how big your feet is. We got in the car. First time linking with her. Popped her up. All right, let's go to my crib. She like, I really want to go, but I got to work in the morning. I really want to go. And if I really would have pressed the issue, thought I could have popped her open and been done with it. But I don't, like I said before, once a woman say no, I'm good. You got it. That's my offer. I'm good. But they like to kind of play. They just like to play games. I hate to say it. They like to play games. They want to be chased. They want to be chased. And when you stop pursuing, you know how they fall back? How a chick will fall back off you? I'm going to get y'all questions. I'm almost to the crib. You know how a chick will fall back and you will just match the energy and you will just fall back? Like, they'll get mad at you. This one chick started talking to me because of that shit. Probably was another nigga though, honestly. And they get mad at you because of that shit. Because they once they know the dynamic change. Once you get the booty, the dynamic change. Now they want you more than you want them. And when that happens, they don't like that. So before it get too far, they cut that shit off. So that's what they kind of want you to chase. I don't be chasing. Fuck that. Only time I really pursue if I really want some. And a lot of times it got to be something new. It got to be something I ain't took down, or I only took down like once or something. Like it got to be something or something memorable, or the best sex partner I'm fucking with at the time. You know, but a lot of times he got to be something I ain't took down or something new. That's when I really turn into like, that's when I really turn into a monster. I go really hunting for something new. But if it's something I really like as a person, it gotta be more in the box. But as a person, I'll just fuck with that. Yeah, she cool, like real cool, and like I enjoy hanging. Like I just fuck with her. But if it's just like when you want something, you don't want like the regular routine. You don't be wanting that. Like just the regular shit. Like the chick that you can always hit. Like that's when you exhausted your options and shit. You like I don't feel like pleasuring myself. All right, man. I'm about to go over there and just give her the half pipe, get mine off, and cake him in and spoon a little bit and dip. What happened with the Tigers? So I'm about to walk right back to. It's on the TV too. He be like, I'm about to dip. So, I see it right now from right here. I see the Tigers at bat. Cleveland pitching. I know they was up 2-0 when we left. But yeah. But for real, it be like that though. They be want to be chased. They want you to be. How can I put this? They want you to be. I don't even know how to put this. They want you to pursue them, but not overly pursue them. Like, I mean, I'd rather just be far back. Oh, we have 3-zip. 3-zip, bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I live on the first floor, by the way. Come on. Hold on, I gotta turn this sound off to the TV, man, because these niggas just be tripping. So give me again, I'm gonna mute for a minute, so give me a minute. My bad, I had to mute. But yeah, let me put my charge. I know my battery is cooked. Yeah, I used to keep my shit charged. Second day, half of the day, I had my shit on me. I don't know where my charger at. Everywhere. I got mail, resumes, everything. Paperwork. My bad. Oh, we good now. Hold on. Let me see if we can get this charger up here. Let's see if we get a good prop. There we go. We gotta build there we go. Build something. But hold on. I don't need to do no more. Let me get to these comments. Shit. Take that shit off because it's warm in this bitch. Let me see. Chip salute, Sumter salute. Rail can if he beat T.O. T.O. ain't gonna make you a star, but yeah, maybe Mexicans is behind him. I won't say Andrade wash. Andrade looked good until The day till he didn't in that David fight, he was rusty. That's a good point. I'd be killing him. Something was the top 5 PBC fighters: Tank, Benavidez, Morrell, um, damn, what Fondor, Tim Zoo, or Fondor, Tim Zoo probably if you consider Tim Zoo one. I painted my laptop black, thinking it would run faster, but now it won't work. Like what was that? Hella racist comment. I had to laugh at that one though, but block game. Roddy not rich, never hungry again. It's a big fight for Daniel Armin, Daniel Berry, salute. Nice beard, appreciate it. You look like Caden. Sue, Dominican Sue, I think you meant. What's going on, Kobe? Was it a fight decision not to be making the best fights or Al decision? Who knows? Probably the Al decision, to be honest, bro. Ricky salute. He said, wow, the first chapter, he might have a brain aneurysm. Dr. Stray and I for eye. Bloody Lancelot will pay for the price anytime, any day. Facts. No Stefan Diggs. Yeah, no Stefan Diggs. Why you say Stefan switch hitting? Because he slid on Cardi. That nigga also tried to slide on men. You better look that up. He tried to slide. He tried to get the back ends off Tank Stylist. That nigga, wow. That nigga want some pussy. According to Tank Stylist. Said they tried to jump him because he wouldn't give him the back door. No Stefan Diggs. Get the mixed race ones to wife up. Damn, even in South Africa, you gotta get the mulattoes. Wow. Only thing about mulatto people in the States, the black and white ones, they be confused. They don't know what they want to be. They be confused in the motherfucker. I want them elegant. I just watched this dude. He stank. Laugh my ass off. He said there's a lot of them freaks. They're ratchet. They ratchet in Africa, man. Damn. Yeah, I be seeing that shit. High school, college for sure. He said I'm having a Diddy type party. Yeah, keep that to yourself. Kid Buzz salute. Boo Boo fumbles versus Hennessy Charlo. Send Tyler to me. He said funny. You be sending that hoe back to the streets. Funny thing is Tyler blew up in America before in South Africa. Before here in South Africa. Yeah, she a dime piece. Tyler act like she better than Americans. Well, a lot of people feel that way. Truth be told. Truth be told. Truth be told. My shit spinning. If I brush the top. This side I ain't got no way. It's Kyle Lick. Tyler fine. Tether. Heard Jamil fighting. Lubin again. I don't believe that. Don't Lubin that old IBF shot. I want to see that fight 10 years ago. Yeah, I'll take it now. Charlo jab ain't doing shit with the southpaw. Yeah, Corbob gave him that garlic parm butter. Pop, pop. MDT Sports Lou. Why my ear hurting? Probably because I had them headphones. No, I ain't having the headphones in this ear. Boxing champ highlights salute. He says the rapper, as Jay Chonic say, Jamal is tailor made for Andrade. He's going to be boxing match, which will play out a play in the hands of Boo Boo. You better go out there and get that nigga Boo Boo the fuck up out of there. I got Boo Boo dropping early, win or lose. He said he bringing up somebody. Jamal doesn't have much pop at 68. That's exactly why I have Boo Boo. Boo Boo don't have pop at 60. Never mind 68. William Ford. Boo Boo don't have much pop, but Charlo hasn't knocked out or down anyone since COVID hit. And they all wasted their careers waiting on Canelo, for Billy Ho Saunders to get the fight and disappear. Not even just that. Al Heyman, he led them astray. Keep telling you all that. They got nothing out of it but a couple dollars. They could have made way more. Morrell and David is better fight than people think. Morrell has a legit chance to win. David doesn't have much defense, to be honest. I got to watch more Morrell. Al rescued Leo Santa Cruz from Golden Boy, and Leo named his son after Al. That was nasty work. He did. Because they about to put him in there with Guillermo Rigondeaux. I say you that much of a B? Better he have ended him. Yeah, Marcus Brown. Damn, I heard the allegation. Stefan Fruity for that. Any dude that that want to go after another dude to hit a chick, like any like to me, bro, I don't respect it. Like that's my girl. Like I don't get it. I don't really understand it. Like all the women you can mess with, that's my wife. Like what do you get out of it? Or hit offside bitch. Like you weak. You a weak. You a weak. And have another man's baby inside of you, and you hit that, bruh. What's the problem? Tell the people what's your problem. Come on. Tell the people what's the problem. What's the problem? He said, I'll be 7 this month. You a senior finally. What you crying for? I gave you a bath. I gave you a flea bath. I sprayed you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a nice little birthday party after I get done being a whore on Halloween. What else you want? Tell the people what's the problem. What's the problem? I'm gonna read some of these comments. I bet you can read better than Tank. You bet not. You're gonna be living with Tank. Yeah. Him and Beyonce, Wilder would get along. Oh man. Hip hop zest demon activities are the light. Yep. We beat the Guardians. 1 more to go. Sam couldn't be the first. How many fairies running around? That's impossible. Oh, it's very possible. And no myself from Providence. Said Andrade has the worst resume minus David in the elite boxing. He said, God, shame of God. He in China, I think. Who? Oh, Marshawn? He said Andrade should have stayed at 60. He had a better chance. Ain't nobody at 60 to fight other than Genovic. Then he ducked Genovic. My doctor gave me promethazine, cough syrup, and codeine Tylenol when I was 17. I spent the entire school day following my hand around. He said I threw that shit out the next day, never fucking again. Yeah, that shit make you feel wild. I ain't in China. No, I don't do that shit on the first. He said, no, don't do that shit on the first day. I mean, it all depends on who you are, brother. Y'all don't be knowing how to read chicks' body language. I be knowing some chicks that be wanting to go back to the crib on the first. I had this nice little light-skinned chick. She was trying to go back to the crib. I'm like, nah. First link, I'm like, nah. Nah, nice tall one, too. I'm like, nah. And she ain't live too far away, so I'm like, nah. You start getting hooked, you gonna be over here. I don't play them games. Get out the window. Let's go Lions. Yeah, we play them Coon Boys. I'm having an NFL video tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. Some of them want to be chased. Some of them just want to be chased for attention. It's crazy. It's just the attention. One thing I learned when I was younger is that women love attention, but hate who hate to be ignored, and who ignore them is the ones who they try to get attention from. Shout out to my Vikings, still undefeated. Yeah, I ain't see that ass whooping coming. They been laying on people. We played them in 2 weeks. It got me a little bit nervous. I even defeated the urge to look back or give them attention. When I'm around them, it makes them question themselves. Yeah, I seen one at the grocery store a minute ago. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't that many black women that be out here where I live at like that. I was like, damn. Like, I know she seen me looking, but yeah, I be stopped looking and all that shit too. Hell yeah. If you really pay attention, they really be looking at you and shit. They think that's a sport for them to check you out without you knowing. He said, let me hear Charlie Murphy. The Lions are scary too. He said, too much love. Y'all be safe out here waiting on them the Met game. Man, fuck Shea Stadium. In that community around Shea Stadium. Yeah, fuck the Mets. Yankees all day. If I had to pick a New York team, say no, I ain't got nothing against the Yankees. Bring back Daryl Strawberry in the 8-ball. If she say she really want to go, but I gotta work, get home or whatever, she want to do it in the car. Yeah, I ain't got time for all that. I would tell y'all, so I say that for the Patreon. Because it might be video of that going out there. We was laughing like a motherfucker. Yeah. She had a truck too.
Women feed off attention. It's like blood vampires. Blood's a vampire. They attention get them life. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that on a video soon on Free Game. Cause Myron sent me something I'm gonna speak on. He said, he said, Kobe, they playing. If you talking about baseball, he ain't home yet. Yeah, that nigga, man. Nigga Kobe taking the nigga gotta go back to Long Island. He be at home by the time it's time to go to work in the morning. Roll up if the Tiger goes to the World Series. Yeah, we gotta get the Yankees or the Royals. Venus, you cute as well. I hope you're a girl. Hey, yo, I hope that's a girl. Shit, Venus, I would hope. If you is, man. He said went on to salute, bring it down. Would have hurt Leo, yeah. Even Miles know that's foul behavior. Miles a pit, yeah, he a mix. Yeah, Miles a pit mix. Yeah, this nigga been on this channel for how long you been on this earth? 7 years this year. So roughly 6 years, 6.5. He was born October 2017. And I got this nigga January 2018. Big ups from Unk. Shout out to Gas 101. He said, don't forget it's the final day for Bud and Fondor. Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, the deadline, I think Pudango said. I seen on fire. I seen a fire one at the grocery store on Sunday. Yeah, I seen one today. Them bitch ass was hanging off. I thought it was fake, but it was real. It's not Shea Stadium anymore. Damn, it ain't. What is it? Because that's in Chinatown, for real. Where that stadium is, that's the real Chinatown. That's the real Chinatown, nigga. Where that stadium at? I never trust any woman who was born on her birthday. It's crazy. I see this chick that I've kind of been trying to shoot at on Facebook and shit. Her birthday was today and shit. Oh, she made way more bread than me. I had this chick that made more bread than me. She was just, I couldn't give her, she was just too weird. I had to let her go. Her raise go up to like 37 an hour next year. I said, I couldn't do it. She do whatever I say do, and I ain't even hit yet. Yeah, this city feel like, damn, when it changed? I ain't know the Yankees and the Mets played in the World Series in 2000. I forgot about that one. I don't know where the fuck I was at. I usually watch it every year. But yeah. This one I want to shoot at. She got her kid grown though. She nice. She a nice cold piece too. I ain't gonna cap. Cold piece. Cold piece. I'm gonna get it though for sure. Flushing is Chinatown. It's the real China. How you forget? It is. You won't find nothing over a large or extra large or a large. You man. In China, they Chinese food probably good. Probably with swim rat. Sweet and sour possum. He said, "What are you talking about? You all over the place, dude. I mean, we already done talking about the real shit. We just kicking the shit. We just kicking the shit and reading the comment sections. So bitches with kid, I don't know, man. That bitch cold. That bitch cold. I be fucking with them still. Quite a few. Convenient, bro. Like straight to the point. And I know you ain't talking. The main chick you dealing with got a kid, so I mean, look at you calling the kettle black. They just be convenient. If you got a rotation, they gotta have a single mama or two in there, depending on what your rotation is, for sure. See, laugh out loud. Yeah, no, niggas be lying. Calling the kettle black. Calling the kettle black. Niggas be lying. Hell yeah. Gotta keep one in rotation. Because you know when y'all link, it's going to be good. Remember this chick I was dealing with, bro? This bitch pulled out her toys and shit. Like, these chicks be having toy boxes of toys. It's always in the bottom drawer, under the bed, or in the closet. It was an older chick. She let me use my toy. Ever since then, I don't mind hitting chicks that use their toys. I don't know, she turned me out on that one. For real. For real. I used to like, oh hell no, I'm good on that. For real. He said, leave me alone, nigga. I'm talking about you. See, don't move in. He said, don't move. I'm about to. That shit crazy. Women always. They don't never tell me like. They don't never get mad. I remember I ate some Mediterranean food with garlic, and the chick was like, "Yo, shit tastes like garlic. Why it tastes like garlic?" That shit was like last week. I just ate some Mediterranean food. That's why I don't really be fucking with the garlic like that. Salute. Jay Honey said I had a chick. I thought had kids, but I found out. I thought they had no kid. I found out she has three, then questioned my choices. Yeah, they be hiding their kids. I don't be tripping. I don't talk to chicks with 3, 4, 1. But I don't never like they know it ain't like serious, bro. And they know it ain't serious. All right, talk boxing, bro. You gonna have to rewind it from the beginning. We got that out the way first. You're late. Saul, you're late. Eric was good. Yeah. See, a woman want to hook you in, though. I don't really be tripping about that. Like, cause I ain't like serious. And if I am serious, if it do become serious, she was one hell of a fire bitch. She was one hell of a fire woman. I will say that she was a hell of a fire woman. If it is serious, it was a hell of a fire woman, bro. For real. The old girl, light skinned one with the green eye, oh, she cold blooded. I ain't gonna cap. She cold blooded. I might put baby number 2 on her. I ain't gonna cap. He said they got a toy bigger than my baby maker. I'm cool. Man, dude, I done seen it. I done seen it. I ain't seen it. That's man. To be honest, dog, that shit don't be mattering, bro. That shit, I'll leave out on that note. That shit don't be mattering. There's one chick that be coming over. I be telling you, we just split it. Cause she don't live here. She live a little bit out of town, so she bring an overnight bag, whatever. And dog, that bitch had a dildo on her bag bigger than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She's like, just in case you didn't let me come over tonight. I'm like, that shit don't be mattering. That motherfucker was, I'm like, oh yeah, get that weird shit up out of here. Talking about, can I have a condom for my dildo? I'm like, take this condom and get the hell on. A lot of, like, it, like, for real, like, a lot of people put a lot of emphasis, a lot of women, like, put a lot of emphasis on size when it comes to sex. But for real, it's so much more to it. Not to get the graphic, but it's so much more to it. As far as, her attraction to you make it easier. I say it all the time on the Patreon. Emotional, you emotionally connecting with her matter. Your body, the way you touch her, the way you talk to her, how aggressive you was. That's why I say they don't like nice guys, because they think nice guys are nice in the bedroom. When you get into that bedroom, they want to be dominated. They want to be told what to do. They want to be pulled towards you. They want you to be aggressive. You never ask why you having sex. You never ask. You just do it. Yeah, you never ask. You just do it. So that's why they kind of gravitate towards aggressive, bigger, big bouncer, power lifter, bouncer, aggressive hood dudes, because they think that they're aggressive in the bedroom. So yeah, that's why I be like, you never ask. You just do it. You command her in that bedroom. You just gotta learn. But it's so much more than just you talking about. Some women can't get there off of penetration, and them a lot of women who really probably ain't never. They probably never had. They probably really never. They probably got low body counts or low experience. But you got the stimulation of that one area for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much that it's so much more, like when you start like really digging deep into it, the touch, the intimacy, the foreplay, the talking, like it's a, like sex is it's not complicated, but the older you get and the more you get, you understand, like you don't really be tripping about that other shit. That's why when I seen Super, she put out that Super shit, or I went her back and said I ain't really tripping. It was like the 50th time she didn't came back. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see girls stay with dudes. Like, that's why you see girls stay with dudes, and then they was together for 10 years. She done had 5 babies, and it's over. Yo, little thing, little. Like, all right. Most girls can't even take what they be asking for. Trust and believe me. Most girls be tapping out. Y'all be thinking just cause they got a box and they can orgasm over, and a lot of them chicks be wore out, bro. They be man, they be like, you done yet? I'm done. They don't never gonna say they done or nothing like that. And then when they do tap out and you bring it up or you bring anything up they did versus sex, they try to act like you lying. No, I'm not from Guatemala. It's crazy. Yeah, that shit like that shit showed me that about that shit, bro. Like women prefer a man on top of them. Not a stud, not nothing. Women prefer a man on top of them. I remember my homie talking about he was hitting his wife or whatever. This before they got married. And he talking about he flexed on her, like he made a muscle flex while they was doing it. She said that made her orgasm and shit. Like a lot of little things like that, like a certain face or a certain noise. The more noise a woman make, uh, the higher possibility science showed us that you'll climax. Real stuff. So the louder a woman is, like when it's real and the moaning and all that, that makes a man climax faster. So in my opinion, I would think that would work in the other way too, because women love when you make noise. That kind of get them off too. So making noise, talking to them, and moaning and shit like that, yeah, they love that shit. Hell no, I was already done, so it ain't really make me no difference. I was just going through her bag. She asked me to grab something, so it didn't make me no difference. He was like, she was like, don't. She's like, don't do me like that. I'm like, shit, don't make me no different. I already did lay pipe. So it what it is. Yeah, shout out to the Tigers. They hot right now. Yeah, they lost game one. Cleveland owned us in the regular season. These chicks be playing with vibrators and losing sensation down there now. They expect you to do miracles. But like I said before, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool because it's other ways to stimulate a woman. That's the beauty of being a woman. Like, it's only two ways to stimulate a man. I'm not talking about the other one because I don't play them games. But what I understand, science say is two ways. With a woman, there's a multiple ways. You can talk some stuff to a woman and touch her, and she can just get off. Real talk. You can be rubbing and kissing her, she can get off. You can rub it, she can get off. You can finger it, she can get off. You know what I'm saying? You can whisper something in her ear, she can get off. You can penetration, she can get off. From the other hole, she can get off. She can get off just by, serving you on her knees. So women can get off in a number of different ways, bro. They can get off just by you dry humping them. So it's crazy. So once you kind of learn the complete package of women, bro, especially young guys worried if you packing with a porn star packing and all, man, dude. Once you learn women, you'll be good. Just hit her where she wet and keep the gushy sound going. Any woman, you gotta get her to that point though, cause if you don't do it for her, like you gotta turn her on. If you don't do it, if you do it for her, yeah. He said, ain't nothing like a woman who do her kegels. I had a therapist that did that. Boy, oh boy. She was the guy. She was the GOAT in my book. The GOAT. He said, I licked in her ear and would splash waters. This was at dinner too. Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah. Yep. You just, once you start figuring out those stuff as men, because they ain't going to tell you that shit. Some women will teach you. They'll show you some things. Once you learn that, bro, that's why I told y'all attraction is the number one thing to a woman. Attraction. And it don't, and I say this to end on this. Like, attraction for a woman, it's not like our attract. Most of us can agree on most women being attractive and most women not being attractive. We all can agree. We may differentiate on size, fat, hips, titties, ass, who skinny, who fat, who thick, who not. We can do, but we all can just, she pretty, she fine, she mid, she ugly. It's pretty much the same. It's definitely different than I hit and I won't hit. There's some ugly chicks I hit. I ain't gonna lie. Can't explain why, but it just is why. For women, they is kind of like all over the spectrum. Whatever it is about you that they find attractive, her friends might think you ugly. You know, the average person might think you ugly, but to her, you the shit. So it's really women is like you don't they don't. Oh, they got my brush right there. I was looking for that shit this morning. You know, so yeah, it varies with them. They have their own different taste spectrum. You see some women say Jonathan Majors ugly. Remember that whole fiasco? Some women say he looked good. You know, so we had that whole fiasco. You seen the face off. Yeah, I seen it yesterday. Like it was just very like they didn't want to be there. You don't like and don't do that. They just here to fight. You know, I don't want to do this press conference. I just here because I have to be here. You know. Yeah, that shit was wild. He said the best eaters are the ones that used to suck their. That's wild. That's wild. Most women don't know how to do that. Teeth be on your shit and all. I'm like, man. If you get one that do, yeah, A1. But let me get off here, man. This shit going off the rails. It's going off the rails. My homie had a chick in college. She was from Milwaukee and shit. Her name was Atila. She liked to get a fruit roll up. And he liked to get a fruit roll up. And like that shit was crazy. Like that's your thing. That's your thing. Beaver looked a little nervous, but I'm rooting for him. Yeah, I'm rooting for better BF. Seek and destroy. CJ, you wild, man. It's wild, man. You be surprised, bro. You be surprised. It's crazy game out here, bro. Crazy game, y'all. A lot of dudes be thinking like one way. Like it's so much complexity to women, bro. Instead of complaining about it, just try to understand it. Better BF gonna kill him. Yeah, baby, he was technically an Eddie fighter too. So, we'll see if Eddie can get off the snide. But let me get out of here, man. I gotta do some custom videos for tomorrow. Appreciate y'all, man. Better BF by KO Joe Smith style. Yeah, I think Joe Smith, he whooped the fuck out of Joe Smith ass. He whooped that nigga for reparations. But hey, peace.